Same-sex marriage still has a long way to go. The Supreme Court cleared the path for same-sex marriages in California for the first time since 2008, ruling that the gay marriage ban previously approved by state voters lacked authority to defend itself in court. This ruling opened the door for California to become the 13th state to allow same-sex marriages. At the same time, it struck down part of the federal Defense of Marriage Act and directed the government to recognize legally married homosexual couples. A talk show comedian wondered, in the marriage, which one will go downstairs in the middle of the night to check on the noise? Who will forget the anniversary? Who will refuse to stop and ask for directions? And which one will take forever to get ready before going out? The joke generated expected laughs from the audience, but it was also a telling example of the efforts to define same-sex marriages by comparing it to heterosexual marriages. While there are many similarities between gay and straight marriages, after a decade of study, the social science research shows that gay couples have also adapted to the institution in various ways. Gay relationships tend to be more egalitarian, in part because gay couples don't divide work along traditional gender lines. Gay couples also report less conflict and more happiness in their relationships. Because gay couples often lack the support of family members, they tend to receive social support from an extended network of friends. Regardless if their marriages are happy, opponents argue that the term marriage should not be used here. Calling something marriage does not make it a marriage. Marriage has always been a covenant between a man and a woman, which by nature is created for the procreation and education of children, and for the unity with well-being of the spouses. The word union may be used as an official term in distinguishing gay couples' marriage. Supporters are not happy about the differentiated term and challenge with, "We are equal under the law, so we're getting married." But to the opponents, this equality, however, is based on juridical, not biological. It does not and cannot eliminate the anatomical, physiological, and psychological differences between the sex, which create the conditions for marriage and constitute its natural foundation. Other than the term marriage, opponents go with violating natural law, turning a moral wrong into a civil right, and even reasons like offending God to fight against same-sex marriages. Even though the Supreme Court had the final rule, debates between the two opposing forces will still linger on endlessly. Moreover, 37 states still ban gay marriages. It might be best for legally married gay couples not to move out of these 13 states in order to avoid violating other state laws.